Hi guys and welcome back to another Best Star Cards video, and today we're working on the Officer. So the Officer is actually my favourite class in the game, and I'm going to be very blunt in this video in terms of what I think is the best. I have the Officer max level. It was the very first thing I ever got to max level in Battlefront. I have been using the Officer from day one and I still use it now, so I'm pretty certain I know what I like, but obviously different play styles and stuff will be a factor. But this is just what I like to use, and hopefully you can see yourself improving with what I use and get a few more kills, a few less deaths, a few more battle points, so you can get those heroes, reinforcements and vehicles. And yeah, let's get into this. So for the weapon we have DC-17. This is the default officer weapon, so it could have a different name depending on what area you're playing. But to be honest, it is my favourite officer weapon. Back when the game first launched, the 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝘁 was one of the most ridiculous weapons in the game, but since the patch and the nerf that it got hit with, it's not great. But the DC-17, in my opinion, is really good. It's got good cooling power. Its range is much better than the stats suggest. Its rate of fire is also much better than the stats suggest because it goes by trigger finger. So as long as you've got a pretty decent trigger finger, you're going to be firing it pretty damn quick. Its damage is decent. It's not very high, but it's decent. But because the accuracy is so good and the rate of fire is so good, you can get those headshots and you can actually drop people pretty damn quick. I've gone toe-to-toe with heavies before and won very easily. I do think that the Officer is the best class, and honestly, this pistol is my favourite gun on any of the classes in the game. Not much else I can really say about it, but the 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝘁 is also another good choice. I'm not very good with it, but I've seen that other people do like it, but for me, I like the default weapon. So the first star card we have is Officer's Presence. Reduce the delay before nearby allies' health regeneration begins. Regen delay reduction 40%. So the reason this card is good is because it actually gives you battle points for helping your teammates regen their health quicker, and it's also going to help in push situations. So if you're trying to push an objective and your teammates are running low on health, you pop this, it's going to start their health regen quicker. It might not sound great, and it might not sound like it's going to be benefiting you too much, but trust me, it does. It benefits your team, it benefits you. It is a really, really good card. It also gets you a lot of battle points too, so it is worth using 100%. There's not really much I can say about the card. I can't give you an exact number on how many battle points it gives you per person that's affected. I actually don't know, but it does definitely work. Just once you put the card on, you'll start noticing the difference. But like I say, if you play with a few friends, this card's good because it's also going to help out your friends. It's going to give them health regen as long as you're sticking together. Game modes like Galactic Assault, where there's a lot of tunnel situations and funneling, it'll be also good there. But let's get on to the next card. So next up is my personal favourite card, Improved Battle Command. An improved version of the Battle Command that is a shorter recharge time, bigger effective radius, and also buffs yourself. Radius 9. By 9 it means meters, I believe. So there's that. It's actually quite a big radius. The reason this card is so good is because it's going to buff yourself as well as your team, and you're also going to get this ability back quicker. The extra health that this gives you is incredible. It takes you from 150 health to 250, so it's an increase of 100, I believe. That is a lot. That makes the Officer have the biggest health pool of any of the standard classes. And it's actually close to some of the reinforcements, so it's actually quite crazy. Obviously the health does drain on its own because it is an ability, so the ability does have a cooldown time, but you can use this again once it recharges. It's a very, very good card, and it also buffs the teammates around you. So again, if you're trying to push an objective or trying to defend an objective and your teammates are running low on health or need that little bit extra to push the enemies back, this is going to really, really help. It also gives you battle points for buffing your team, so another card that will give you battle points. You could pair this up with Bounty Hunter if you want to go pure battle points, but I don't really do that. It's not really necessary if you're a pretty decent player, but you could swap the last card out for Bounty Hunter, I guess. But anyway, let's get on to the next card. So last up we have Bodyguard. Take reduced damage when at critical health. Damage reduction 45%. So obviously this is pretty good because you've got your improved battle command, then plus this, so you've got your increased health, and then when that whittles down, you've got your increased damage reduction when you're low health, which is going to help you survive in certain situations. Also, if your battle command is almost recharged but not quite, and you're low health, this could save you and give you more time to actually be able to activate that ability. It does save you quite frequently. You may not notice to begin with, but as soon as you start using it for a bit more, you should start to notice. Like I say, you could swap this out with Bounty Hunter. I personally don't, but you could. But yeah, that's basically it for all the star cards. There's not really much else I could say about that card. Next up, we're going to be doing the specialists, so that should be interesting. If you like the video, please, like the video. Please subscribe to the channel for more. Leave comments down below for suggestions for future videos. Like I say in the last two videos, thank you so much for the support on these best star card videos. Honestly, my channel's never done so well. I gained like 200 subscribers in the space of like 3 weeks, and for me that's really good. Some people that might not be so good, but for me that's really good, and I'm so happy. I've got so many comments, so many views, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.